Hi, guys. This is Matt again with Cryptocurrency Odyssey, and I'm getting back here to my script. I want to make this a good show. Welcome back, by the way. Give you the beneficial news here about cryptocurrency and some possibly unpleasant news too about cryptocurrency. Now, we don't endorse anything, we just give you the information so you can make an informed decision about cryptocurrency and how it works for you. Now, today's show is about the Alluvium Metaverse. I don't know if you've heard that. We're going to try to provide some strategies that you can use to make money with the metaverse and cryptocurrency, and let you know what it could mean to you. There are a lot of different metaverses all vying for your attention, and I've said that before already, and more on the way. But for those who don't know, you might ask, what is a metaverse? So I'll run through the quick metaverse description. In futurism and science fiction, the metaverse is a hypothetical iteration of the internet as a single, universal, and immersive virtual world that's facilitated by the use of virtual reality and augmented reality headsets. A metaverse is a popular network of 3D virtual worlds focused on social connection. So the term metaverse originated in 1992 from a science fiction novel called Snow Crash, and you may have read that. It's a portmanteau of meta and universe. So, Illuvium is the one we're going to talk about today. I guess I'm going to talk about it. Illuvium is a much anticipated metaverse game that possibly will give you everything you need in a game. The DAO is aspiring to be the first AAA blockchain title in the gaming industry, developed on the Ethereum blockchain by a decentralized autonomous organization. And that's what DAO stands for, called the Alluvium DAO. In Alluvium, players are immersed in a 3D open world to explore and capture deity like beasts called alluvials. The alluvials that players collect are represented with NFTs on Ethereum's blockchain with real world value. Which makes it worthwhile to do that. Players use the alluvials they have gathered to battle other players to win more Ethereum. Now, Alluvium is an upcoming blockchain based role playing game built on the Ethereum blockchain. Players explore a 3D open world searching for creatures called alluvials that they can collect and use to battle other players. The game uses a play to earn model where alluvials are represented on the Ethereum blockchain as NFTs, and winning battles against others wins players more ether. So Illuvium is said to be the first blockchain-based AAA video game of this scope so far, making it a significant milestone in the space. Now, I don't know how true that one might be, but it is one of the early ones. The game begins with a spaceship crashing into an alien world with diverse environments, extreme weather events, varied climates, and strange beasts, just like Earth. Players then take on the role of a hunter that must explore, capture beasts, and begin to unlock strange obelisks that let players fast travel and uncover more of the map. Like any role playing game, players must customize their character to their liking. From there, it's time to head out into the world and begin exploring. Now, Alluvium is an open world game developed on Unreal Engine 4, which is a programming protocol. This engine allows for detailed regions and environments, making it stand out among previous blockchain based games. Once captured, alluvials and other in game items will exist in the player's wallet as NFTs. Now, there are over 100 alluvials to find around the open world that belong to different classes with different affinities. Because of this, some alluvials match well together during battle, while others may not. And the variation depends on the opponent's alluvials, making for interesting situations and matchups, which make the game more fun. Now, the alluvial classes are fighter, rogue, scion, and empath. And those may ring a bell with you. Alluvial affinities are water, fire, earth, air, and nature. And that sounds familiar to me also. More powerful alluvials can have affinities to two elements at a time, allowing for various combinations. Alluvials can even stack the same affinity twice, letting the alluvial become stronger within that one affinity. For example, air and water can be combined to create a frost alluvial, while two fire affinities can be stacked to create an inferno alluvium. The combinations of classes and affinities are hugely important when battling. Should a player choose an overgrowth alluvial against an infernal alluvial, they will likely have a rough experience. While the NFT representation of alluvials is stored in crypto wallets, in game alluvials are stored in items called shards. You could think of shards as Pokeballs and Pokemon. Just as alluvials vary in power, shards vary in strength. So I hope that helps out. More powerful alluvials require stronger shards. Combat experience lets alluvials grow stronger, increase their powers, and level up. Now, fusion is one core aspect of the game, and it's the fusing of alluvials to make them more powerful. Collecting three fully leveled alluvials lets players merge or fuse into a single more powerful alluvial. More powerful alluvials are better in combat and worth more ILV, which is the native token in the game. Those looking to make money playing Alluvium will likely need to focus on finding matching alluvials, training them to their highest level, fusing them, and then selling them for higher values. Once players have captured alluvials and would like to battle, they may enter a matchmaking queue in the ranked arena. They may also call out individual players and challenge them to a battle in the Leviathan area where spectators can bet on their match. Now, it's important to note that Alluvium is an auto battler. This means that both players must choose their alluvials, weapons, and armor before the match. Players do not manually choose attacks or have the ability to alter the outcome once the battle has started, as is with other similarly styled games. Like Pokemon, for instance. Now, weapons and armor. The player's character must also participate in battles along with their chosen alluvials, giving weapon and armor selection meaning beyond aesthetics. Weapons and armor in the game are represented with NFTs, just as alluvials are, and the player's choice can affect the outcome of a battle. Now, there is a free to play versus a paid version, of course. Players begin Alluvium with a free to play experience in the tier of the world. These areas will help them learn the game and understand its mechanics. While Alluvium describes this as a non abridged version, players will need to opt into the paid version to collect NFT money. So, in addition to the main Alluvium game, there's Alluvium Zero, a building game that lets players create their own industrial complex that can interact with the main Alluvium game. Alluvium Zero adds a land component to Alluvium, similar to other metaverse real estate markets, such as Decentraland or Sandbox. Land in Alluvium Zero is produced, generated, and procedurally generated, and players must farm resources on their land to build their complex. Alluvium features its own online marketplace that the Alluvium DAO governs, called the Alluvidex. This marketplace serves as a place for Alluvium players to buy, sell, and trade their in game NFTs, including alluvials, weapons, armor, skins, and more. Alluvium NFTs can also be listed and traded on other marketplaces, just as any blockchain chain NFTs can. And that to me is a plus. You can trade on other marketplaces, and that adds to the value. Now, what are LIV? The Alluvium game has two ERC20 cryptocurrencies called ILV, which is Alluvium, and SILV that help to power the game. The ILV token allows holders to partake in yield farming, staking, and governance of the Illuvium DAO. Now, those who wish to stake their tokens have the options to receive rewards in either ILV or SILV. All holders choose to receive ILV. If holders choose to receive ILV, the rewards have a lockup period of 1 year. And this lockup period ensures that trading pairs between ILV and other coins maintain high liquidity. Those who choose to earn SILV will receive rewards immediately with no lockup period, though SILV can only be used on in game purchases. Several revenue streams, including in game purchases, are used to fund rewards for those staking ILV. So, staking it works like this: holders of the ILV token are able to stake their tokens to earn rewards from the network. 100% of in game revenues are given to ILV token holders that are staking their coins to the network. As mentioned, ILV is subject to a 12-month lockup period, whereas SILV can be claimed at any time for use in the game. So that's a decision that the users will have to make. Staking ILV will require a compatible Ethereum wallet. One of the most commonly used Ethereum wallets in the DeFi space is Metamask. I'm sure you all know about that. Metamask is a wallet browser extension, and it allows users to easily connect to various DeFi platforms. Those seeking to stake their ILV will simply need to send their tokens to a MetaMask or MetaMask equivalent wallet and then head over to Alluvium staking site and connect the wallet with their ILV tokens. Stakers then want to choose the core pools option and follow the on-screen prompts from there. It's important to note that the release of staking rewards has been temporarily paused until staking version 2 is launched. So that's something that you might want to hold off for. ILV has a maximum supply of 10 million tokens and has a current circulating supply of nearly 650,000. ILV tokens were distributed in rounds starting in December of last year. There should be more distributions coming. Alluvium DAO sold 20% of the tokens in seed rounds. Following that, 15% went to developers, 15% went to the treasury, 10% was allocated to a launch pad for future investors, and 30% was dedicated to yield farming. The final 10% will go to in-game rewards. Now, to buy Alluvium, you can purchase it on the following exchanges. There's Sushi Swap, Binance, KU Coin, 1inch, OKEx, and CoinSpot. And governance, the Centralized Autonomous Organization, or DAO, is a collective of individuals governed by code and algorithms via a blockchain rather than a central authority like an executive team. Typically, DAOs are directed and governed by majority rule among the collective of its users. And they have quadratic voting, which I won't go into that method. It allows voters to express the relative strength of their preference, is what it comes down to. There are zero gas fees. It uses a layer 2 scaling solution known as Immutable X. Immutable X was created specifically to speed up transactions for blockchain based marketplaces, games, and applications on Ethereum. So the development team consists of over 75 individuals with experience across several fields. Some of the more prominent names among the team include co-founders Kieran and Aaron Warwick, the brothers of Key and Aaron Warwick, who founded the DeFi protocol, Synthetics. And why is Alluvium important? is considered the first AAA blockchain-based video game. Previous iterations of blockchain-based video games, such as CryptoKitties and Axie, were limited in scope in comparison. So this is a step up, and that's what the manufacturers of the game want you to do. So, in any case, if you want to keep up with the trends of the blockchain industry, you can join communities on Discord, Reddit, and Telegram, or you can tune into Cryptocurrency Odyssey for updates on metaverse platforms. And that wraps up our show today. We hope you enjoyed the show. And you'll be back next week when we continue to explore the world of cryptocurrency and metaverses. You can listen to this show again and download the video or the audio on YouTube at Cryptocurrency Odyssey. And of course, bring a friend. Both of you subscribe and leave a comment. Then you'll have something to discuss or argue about. If I made any mistakes, give me a correction. So, in any case, have a great week. And remember, don't take any wooden crypto.